Madeline has a question. When you are making spiritual oils, what proportion of carrier oil do you use to the rest of the stuff, or does it vary? It somewhat varies, but I'll tell you a general rule, like a general rule of thumb, and you can go from there. Whenever you're working with essential oil, so this is important for whether you're making your own oils or, making a formula of a oil potion for yourself, right? So these essential oils are very concentrated. They are so concentrated, like they're distilled. If you understand how essential oils are made, like I want to tell you something that is absolutely mind-blowing. Rose essential oil, which is beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, very expensive though, because roses don't have a lot of essential oil. It takes like something like, I want to say something so extreme, but it's not, I'm going just like by memory, so I don't know the exact number, but it's something like 3,000 pounds of roses to make, or 1,000 pounds of roses, something so big to make 1 ounce of essential oil. So essential oils are very concentrated, so concentrated. When you work with essential oils, I don't care what these MLMs say about essential oils, it is not something that you should be drinking. It isn't something that you should be putting directly on your skin. They need to be diluted with a carrier oil. I mean, if you put some on your skin, but you're putting something that's so intensely concentrated that it can be too much. There are oils like cinnamon oil that can actually leave burns on your skin because it's so strong. Or you might have like orange oil that if you put that orange essential oil, if you put that on your skin, it makes you sunburn, right? Gives you a sunburn if you go out in the sun. So essential oils really shouldn't be added in full strength to your skin. Too much, too strong, right? So when we dilute an oil for an essential oil, we dilute it like 10 times. So we have 9 parts carrier oil and 1 part essential oil. That's like pretty much the max that most people do. Some essential oils, I'm sorry, I'm like getting a little tight in the throat. Some essential oils have a very strong smell. And for those, you may want to go less than 10%. I don't think there's many essential oils that you would go more than 10%, but you may dial it back a little bit more. That's pretty much the rule of thumb, though, is 1 part essential oil to 9 parts. So that means that your 1/10 or 10% of your bottle is essential oil and 90% of your bottle is carrier oil. What are carrier oils? Carrier oils are oils that allow the essential oil to blend with it. So you can't really work with essential oils and water. The oil will sit on top of the water. You need to have another oil for it to blend and to dilute it. Carrier oils. Good quality carrier oils are fractionated coconut oil, which is what we use at the Parlor of Wonders, jojoba oil, which is beautiful for your skin, sweet almond oil, apricot kernel oil. There's a lot of carrier oils. If you don't know, like, where do I get a carrier oil or where can I find one? If you go to a health food store and you go into the part where they have the different things for your bodies, massage oils can be very good. You'll find these good oils there. And then you can use those in a small amount. I'm sure you can find them online as well nowadays. Back in the old days, you had to go to a health food store to get them, but nowadays you could probably order online. So that is the general rule, but it varies. And if it's a strong smelling oil or not a pleasant smell oil, some oils you think would be so nice. Like, don't you think it would be lovely to have a pine scented oil? Pine essential oil is not a good smell. It smells like turpentine, right? It's just not a good smell. So some of the essential oils are very strong. Rosemary, I love rosemary. Rosemary essential oil, it's a little, you might want to dilute it, because it's not so nice. So if the smell is a little strong or a little like, then I might dilute it even further. And certainly on those stronger oils like cinnamon oil, I wouldn't even put 10%, too strong. It's a nice strong smell. You don't need that much anyway, but in terms of the sensitivity of the skin, you need to have it way diluted down. So yeah.